What's up, folks? Welcome back to Conservative Mindset. Let's get right into today's clip. I got this video from a guy named James, that's him right there from his channel, who does street interviews. And he is walking around asking random people if it's okay to be white. Now, the reason he's asking this question, I believe, is because of a recent poll that came out. I believe it was a Ross Moses poll that came out not too long ago asking, I guess, a group of people, I'm not sure how many, but the question was, do you agree or disagree that it's okay to be white? And almost 50% plus of black people said no, it's not okay, or they don't know if it's okay. So I guess James just wanted to get his own research and find out for himself. So he walked around asking random people if it's okay to be white. And the answers that he received from these specific people was just disturbing, astonishing, and really not surprising, because we all know that, you know, one way racism is allowed towards white people and never gets called out on it. And they tend to want to fight racism with racism. But let's watch this clip together. It's very interesting. And I also grabbed some comments that I put at the end of the video, so we'll read it together and then talk about it in the comment section. Let's get into it.
Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? It is okay to be white.
No, that's not okay. It's terrible to be white.
No.
Wow, both of them said it. So not only is it not okay to be white, according to these women, but it's terrible to be white. It's terrible, according to them, to be a white person. And both of them agree to it.
No comment.
Yes, it's okay to be white.
Really don't care.
Yeah, it's okay to be any color.
It is okay to be white.
Disagree.
You disagree?
Yes. I mean, that was a hell of a question.
Yeah, because it's okay to be black. It's okay to be orange. It's okay to be pink.
I don't even think that should have to be a question. We live in a really odd time where we have to ask that question, you know.
Man.
No,
Y'all got too much. Yeah, y'all got
who
too much
want to be
leeway.
white? That's awful.
No.
Okay, so why is that? Why is it not okay to be white?
Y'all have the race as a people. Y'all have done too much. I would rather be, yeah, as a whole.
Oh my God, these people are just so ignorant and brainwashed, man. If you were to look deeper into history, you will be surprised to find out that more black people have killed black people because of their race. You know, they think that for some reason black people can't be racist and that you have to be a different shade of skin to be racist. But they don't realize that a whole bunch of African civilization, African tribes have killed off their neighbors and enslaved their neighbors because of their race, because of their ethnicity. And one of the biggest one of the most famous stories known in the world is Rwanda, the story between the Hutus and the Tutsis. Their skin complexion is the same. You can't even tell the difference between one or the other. But they categorize themselves as a different ethnic group and a different race, so they try to annihilate each other. And they think that has never happened. They think it's just white people that are just capable of atrocities. This is the brainwashing that they have done to the people. And the point I want to make is that these women have even been through the CRT indoctrination. See, imagine the kids in school right now going through that CRT course, training, propaganda, whatever. You know, if these women never went through that, imagine what the people that are going through that right now are gonna think about white people. This is a huge problem.
And it's a group of people.
Too much good or too much bad?
Too much bad.
Too much bad. These people are idiots. White people have done way too much good than compared to the bad that they did. And I don't even categorize it as white people or black people. I say evil people. They're evil people in every group of race. So they were evil people that did bad, quote unquote, to black people, and they were evil that did bad, quote unquote, to white people. In the existence of humanity.
White is light.
And sorry to keep stopping it. And white people have done way, I mean, the Western civilizations are the ones that are the ones that stopped slavery. The Western world has more freedom than any parts of the world. And Most people, credit the Western world to white people, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. The other parts of the countries, women don't even have the simple freedom to go where they want by themselves, to drive cars, wear what they want to wear, be where they want to be. In some parts of the world, a woman can't even walk the streets by herself. So I don't know what they're talking about. The Western world is the world that created freedom, in my opinion. And that's how I look at America in the United States. I don't look at it as a piece of land or a country or anything like that. I look at it as an ideology. America in the United States and the West, in my opinion, is the ideology of freedom, liberty, and justice for all. Period. Yes, there might be some corrupt people trying to take it away. That's the world we live in. We're not in a utopian society. But the Western world is the closest thing to have created a quote-unquote utopian-like society where everybody is equal, no matter your skin color, no matter your gender, no matter your background. Everybody's a human being. Everybody has the right to freedom, freedoms that are given to you by God. Everybody is entitled to justice and liberty, and for you to pursue your own happiness. That is what the West is about. But sorry to keep rambling. Let's keep going.
Bottom of the barrel, really.
Really?
Yeah.
And why do you disagree with that?
It's the whole privilege thing. It's just, time to give it to other people.
It is.
This white dude is just, he's lost, man. I hope he's trolling, but I highly doubt that, man. Some of the white people that have this guilt inside of them for things that their ancestors did, for things that they don't even know if their ancestors were involved, for things they have no control over, is really mind-blowing to me. You don't have a choice in what skin you were born in and whose family lineage you were born in. So if you weren't responsible for any of those things, then why are you apologizing? Why? This is coming from a black dude. Why do you need to apologize for something you haven't done? And people always say, well, we should give back what was stolen. Everything was stolen. Everything was stolen. Every piece of land was stolen from somebody. That's just how civilizations have always operated. If you were a bigger, stronger civilization, you took over the next civilization right next to you if they couldn't, control it themselves or defend it themselves. That's just how every piece of land was stolen. So how are you going to retrace? Because if you say, well, we need to give back the stolen land to black people, who do they get that from? Who was originally on that land? Do they need to find the lineage and black people need to give back the stolen land to the Indians or the indigenous people that were already here? Come on, man. You have to. There's no limit to that. So you can't say, well, give it back. That does not make any sense.
It's okay to be white.
Are you guys white? I'm white, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you guys are here. Why is asking the question? I don't care to be myself.
No, but at the end of the day, yes, it is. It is okay to be like
you, dog. What are your guys' thoughts about people that are responding to that saying they disagree with that, saying no?
When the people say it like that is, I don't know.
I think they racist when they say that.
Yeah.
And you gotta live and let live, I think it's better with white and chocolate. And, I think it makes our world, we all
Everybody
different flavors, just like ice cream.
What should white people do about that?
There's not
Like,
much
what
y'all can do, but just gotta deal with it.
What should I do about that, do you think?
Try not to be white.
You're right.
That's all you could do at this point.
Is it okay to be Asian?
Nah, you don't want to be them either. Nah.
How about black?
Definitely that. That's it. It's all you could be. It's the coolest thing to be.
Imagine if there was an interview going on where somebody asked a white dude if it's okay to be black. And he said, black? No. Oh, God, they're at the bottom of the barrel. Black people? What? Ugh. Why would I want to be black? That's terrible. Imagine if somebody said that. Imagine how disgusting that sounds. That's the same thing these women are saying. If a white dude was to say that, his whole life will be canceled. His job will fire him, and it will be a mob in front of his house right now. A whole Black Lives Matter protest. dragging this dude out of his own house. The Twitter investigators would already had to release this dude's address, his past employment, who he works for, his last 3 addresses. They would have canceled this dude's life. He would be, his whole life would be over with. Oh my God.
You really, after that, you talking bottom of the barrel, really. Asian,
Wow.
that's probably worse than being white, ain't it?
I feel like it's okay.
Bro, this woman is garbage, bro. I am sick of these people, man. I am sick of these people, man. They are causing a divide in our society for no reason. These are the group of people that I say are evil. It does not matter what your skin color is. You could be black or white, Asian. If you hate somebody because of their skin color and you don't judge them off of their behavior, off of their character, and off what they do, then you are a bigot. And I don't even like labeling people as that. But if you don't have any legitimate reason to hate this specific person and you only doing so because of their skin color, you have pure hate in your heart.
Is it okay to be Asian?
Asian? Yeah. Okay.
Imagine if this dude said, nah, bro, we can't, it's not okay to be black. Black people are at the bottom of the barrel. Imagine if this Asian dude said that, bro.
Because I'm Asian?
A lot of people that we would speak to today would call what you're saying racist.
Yeah, I am racist.
Are you serious? Or are you...
100%.
So you just don't like white people as a whole?
No.
It's just a matter of color, and color shouldn't come in the way of anything.
That seems pretty fair.
It is very fair, and that's how life is supposed to be.
You're white, obviously. What can you do to change that? Saying it's not okay to be white, what can you do to change that?
Fund the United Negro College Fund. Leave your inheritance to African American people.
Why?
You know, like the beaches, give them back the property that was stolen from them, African Americans particularly. But yeah.
Are you yourself planning on giving your inheritance to African American people?
Do all sorts of that stuff already.
No, you don't.
Why do you think some people are saying no to that question?
That white savior complex, some of you losers gotta let that go. Y'all have got to let that go.
I don't know. That's probably a personal issue within themselves, because it's okay to be whoever you are.
Do you hear that within your own life at all, or no?
No, I don't. That's weird. I mean, we're all the same, man. We might be different colors, but, man, we all bleed the same color. We're all equal, man.
It's not okay to be white?
Yeah, they said that. Yeah.
People say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that they're not the judge at the end of the day. God is. And if he's okay with you or myself, then we should also agree.
Should we be judging people based on the content of their character and not the color of their skin?
No, the color of skin is very important.
By the way, do you agree with her?
Yes, she does. I have a black son. I don't want my son come home with no white woman.
Oh my God.
At all. He know better.
Do you tell him that?
Yes.
How old's your son?
21.
And he's not allowed to date?
He could date who he want, but they can't come in my house, and I'm not gonna have no parts of it. I don't want no mixed babies. I want a black baby grandchild. That's what I want.
Wow. I'm telling y'all, man. This video is longer than where I cut it at. I just stopped it right there because, I mean, you get the point. You can go to his channel and watch his video. I'll try to link the full length in the description, but I don't know what to say. But let's read the comments. First comment says, the fact that you can openly admit to being racist without repercussions is a privilege in itself. Facts. Next comment says, you know you have racial privilege when you can come out and just say you're racist and not get jumped. That is black privilege. 4,000 likes. Next comment says, I find the white guy claiming you should give your inheritance to African American people the most disturbing. Please be a troll. Yeah, it's really sad. And the fact that he is saying that it's not okay to be white, and he's white, but he's saying that because of privilege, and most people measure privilege by socioeconomic, status. So they say, well, the way we know that white people are privileged is because they have the majority of the wealth. But that's not true at all. I believe Asian Americans and Indian Americans are, on average, more wealthier and make a higher yearly income than the average white person. It's in the data. So Where's the privilege? And to be honest, I also believe, I could be wrong, but I think Nigerian Americans' yearly income on average is higher than white Americans. Where is the privilege in that? And where's the oppression in that for black people? Quote, since Nigerians have a dark skin complexion, they should automatically be oppressed, right? So how is that possible? How is that possible in a country that is nothing but white privilege? And one of the best examples I use to dispel the white privilege ideology is look at Alex Murdaugh. I don't know if you guys know the story about it. In South Carolina, I think it's South Carolina. He was a prominent attorney who killed his family, his wife and son, and got, I believe, life in prison. Where's the white privilege in that? See, if there was white privilege, white supremacy, then he should have privilege. He's wealthy, he's white, he's straight, he's prominent, he's a staple in his community. He was a staple in his community. He had everybody in his pockets, including some police officers. So if he had all of those things, where is the white privilege in the justice system? Where is the white privilege in the community? He had, I believe, nothing but white juries, a white judge, white prosecutor, and a white town. Why didn't they just let him off? Since they love helping each other out, huh? Since they don't hold each other accountable, how is Alex Murdaugh walking around here free? I mean, in prison right now. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. That would have been the perfect example for white privilege if he was let go, because he had all the qualifications and quote unquote on what white privilege would look like. Somebody that's rich, somebody that's a staple in the community, somebody that has people in his back pocket, somebody that has a name for himself, somebody that has a business, somebody that's successful. That's quote unquote what white privilege would look like. So if he was to get in trouble, then he should have got off for free, right? Right. Anyway, next comment. I think we already read that one. Next comment says it's privileged to be an American citizen, period. Exactly. Next comment says it's nice to see most black people think it's a dumb question and don't fall into the narrative being pushed. Yeah. I don't know how accurate that poll was, but most black people do like white people. I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Next comment says the black woman who admits to be a racist is absolutely disgusting in every way. Also, the guy leaving his inheritance, yes, notice he said that because this guy will have inheritance only. Right. That's how he believes that most white people or wealthy people receive their wealth and, fame and status was because of inheritance, which is also not true. But anyway, racism is not dead, but it is on life support, kept alive by politicians, race hustlers, and people who get a sense of superiority by denouncing others as racist. Thomas Sowell. Next comment, and I believe this is the last one. You should never ever feel terrible about yourself or apologize for your immutable physical characteristics, generalize with an absolute or paint within a broad brush any demographic, or apologize for words that did not come out of your own mouth or actions that were not perpetrated by your own hand, and never bend the knee to those who expect you to display that behavior. Yes, and I put that as the last comment because it's very important. Do not bend the knee. Do not be this white savior. Do not think you owe anybody anything unless your own actions have caused the downfall and detriment of somebody else. Don't apologize for nothing, especially for things you didn't do. It doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I just couldn't hold myself, man. But if you like my content, make sure you hit the like button down below. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want more, please hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you get reminded every time I bring a brand new video. Appreciate you guys being here. See you guys on the next one. Peace.